Hi, this is Emma, and welcome to Esoteric Detective. On 15th of December 1900 it was reported by passing boats that the Flannan Lighthouse was not in operation. It was not long until the relief lighthouse keeper Joseph Moore was sent to investigate, to make sure all the 3 men that were said to be at the lighthouse were all right. But what he found was the 3 lighthouse keepers had vanished without a trace. Joseph Moore, a tough iron-willed seafaring man, said later that he felt a sense of dread on the island. Something that made the hair on the back of his neck stand on end. The lighthouse was searched by Joseph Moore. Inside, the kitchen table contained plates of meat, potatoes, and pickles. The clock was stopped, and there was an overturned chair nearby. The lamp was ready for lighting, and 2 of the 3 oilskin coats belonging to the lighthouse keepers were gone. The gate and door were firmly shut. These clues only led to more questions. Why would one of the keepers have gone out without his coat? And why would all 3 have left together at all when the rules forbade it? Someone needed to man the post at all times, so something extremely unusual must have drawn them out. So extreme as to make them all break ironclad rules that one man at all times must man the lighthouse. In a journal entry by one of the lighthouse keepers, there was a strange clue as to what happened. The journal entry reads, "Severe wines the likes of which I have never seen before in 20 years," was written. And then an account how one of the lighthouse keepers had been crying, while another, who was known as a tough seafaring type, was kneeling and praying to God while the storm raged. These would have been strange acts for any man in the early 1900s. Especially from ironclad men, as the lighthouse keepers were described to be. But in the log books, the lighthouse keepers are recorded as acting afraid of something outside, and filled with terror at the strange storm, which later weather reports would yield was no storm at all. In fact, around the time the lighthouse keepers were said to be kneeling and praying for the storm to pass, the weather was in fact recorded by the weather service of that time as calm. What do you think happened to the 3 lighthouse keepers? Did they fall into the sea somehow, or did something far more mysterious happen? Stay tuned and subscribe to Esoteric Detective to keep up to date with the strange and unusual. And please give a thumbs up if you liked the video. Until next time, if you see strange weather on the horizon, make sure to stay inside.